Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Annabelle, intuitive mentor and astrologer. I'm excited to be here. I picked a card just to start from my own oracle cards that I created with so much love, dedication. There's probably around 120 pages of messages that I channeled with all of the 62 cards. So if you're wanting to get the Divine Heart Wisdom deck of card, look at my website or the link will be below. So I picked a card and the message was, don't even read it yet. The message is for you, but also for the collective. So this is the card and you probably see it reversed, but I'll read it to you. A new you has risen. I can definitely attest to that. Oh my God, it's been quite challenging physically for me last week. Not that I have any health problems or anything, but sometimes, well, for me in my own spiritual journey, what has happened is I'm gonna have, for example, a lot of emotions that I have to go through, and then lots of changes in my life, or like my life stalls and it doesn't work, like doesn't move anymore, and then the physical symptoms can appear. And I know we had lots of solar flares, and there's three-eye atlas and all of the things that people are talking about. There's a lot of changes in humanity, and I know I'm very sensitive, so usually I will feel it too. And I feel today that I'm a new person. So I think that really is very beautiful. I love the colors of this card too. Choose the path ahead with the consciousness you hold now, letting go of what doesn't serve you in the process. And I feel that's exactly what we're all being called to do. So I'm going to repeat it. A new you has risen. Choose the path ahead with the consciousness you hold now, letting go of what doesn't serve you in the process. So when I connected this card, we can all feel in our hearts that there's been lots of changes. There's lots of things that are pushed, agendas that are pushed, and that are making people whether freak out or feeling more comfortable. I think the idea of safety is triggering these days. What it is to be sovereign, what is it that humanity will choose moving forward, what we want to create together. And everyone has their own path, and for someone that has been more consciously aware of what's going on this planet for, I would say 10 years since my biggest awakening, almost to the day, and probably like 5 years of conscious, like, oh my God, that was a lie, oh my God, like, like everything we were told, and like revisiting a lot of things. And it is actually going to be the theme of my next book. Everything that I have come across that I have been going within and discerning, is that true for me? Is it resonating? Does that serve me? And I feel that this card is really what we're being asked to do. When we choose a different timeline, when we choose to step outside of the norm, that comes with fears, that comes with judgments, that comes with reluctance to step into a new path that hasn't been paved yet, and I have probably most of my life before the awakening tried to kind of go with the flow. I was very, different because I wanted to travel and explore the world and everything. But I still had, the job, and I still had many things in my life that fitted the mold to be respected, or just to be part of, society as a whole, even if I felt always kind of outside of it. So I tried to fit in, but I always felt out of it anyway. So I think right now they're showing me in my mind's eye, because I get visions, that there's pockets of energy and people coming together more and more, and it's going to look different for everyone. I know for me, I've been thinking about joining an intentional community for quite a few years now. I haven't yet found a place that it would work, and some of those places need to kind of buy a piece of land, or purchase a home, or help building the home. And so that hasn't been an opportunity that has come across something possible for me yet. But for now, I'm still, looking into what comes my way and trying to find if there is anything that is going to fulfill this sense of community. And I feel like now we have Aquarius being very activated, which is the collective, and us coming together, and also us being unique in the way we do things. It's like community is not about us being all the same, it's about us coming together with all of our strength, our skills, and making a community as a whole more flourishing because we're all pinching in with what we can do. And now Pluto is direct since a few days, and we're gonna see a lot more of this energy playing out, which I think is gonna be very exciting to see. I do have quite a few placements in Aquarius, so that's gonna make me feel probably activated too in all of that. And it's all about what is the way we want to connect to each other, what are the ways that we want to live our life, what is the lifestyle that we choose, because there's a lot of things that have been pushed on us for many, many years. And the way we're supposed to eat, where we're supposed to work, the schedule we're supposed to have, and all of these things, they're very contrary to, well, first, the biggest difference is like the feminine hormonal cycle, and then the masculine, which is 24 hours reset for men, and then 28 days reset for women. So we can already see that society was not built for both genders equally on that matter. My next program that starts tomorrow, that's called The Return of the Divine Feminine, is all about that. It's 6 sessions we spent together to dive deeper into that. And we're going to have healing meditations and a lot of beautiful things that I'm bringing so that you are more aware of your own cycle. So if you're a woman and that calls you, the link will be below to join us. We start tomorrow, and all sessions will be recorded. And if you're here and you feel there's a mismatch of energy between the life you're living and your schedule, your work, your relationship, like things don't seem to be aligning with who you are, this will be a calling that will get stronger and stronger and stronger within you. And what I have experienced for myself, and it's not going to be the same experience for everyone, is that if I just say, it's okay, it's not that bad, and I can work with this, and I kind of put myself short in some ways, whether if it's in relationship, in work, in anything, life is gonna send to me the experiences that I'm gonna have to face to go look at what I just wanted to wash away. I think there is this energy of Pluto is very transformative. It brings from the depth of what is hidden to the surface. It's connected to the sign of Scorpio. That's the planet that now rules Scorpio. And it's very dense, it's very passionate, it's very intense. And every time it changes sign, like it's doing now, it's linked to a lot of revolution for humanity, because we kind of wake up to what we don't want anymore, whether if it's in our daily life or whether if it's in the country we live in or whatever else. So look within, like, what is your soul telling you? What are you pulled towards? What is the message you keep receiving and you're just not listening to? Because those messages will get louder. And if you don't want to get the challenges that come with not listening, maybe you should start, doing things around that, just to see what your life could become as you do so. So I'm excited. I think it's gonna be beautiful to see, but we're gonna see a lot more crumbling. I think a lot of us are like, oh my god, like the earth is shaking. There's lots of goods, and also like a lot of deconstruction that we're seeing this year, whether if it's in our personal life or around the globe. Like there's things that are censored that we don't have access to. There's things that are going on in the world we don't even know if we then there's the AI that you don't even know which video is real or not. And we're going to get more of that because Aquarius is of innovation. But how do we want to use innovation? That's the question. There's some people that want to use it to control, right? We've seen it with a lot of leakages of data everywhere around the globe with a lot of things, and a lot of things that we use daily, emails and and pictures and clouds and whatever else, right? So there's that, but there's also like, how can we use frequency to heal? How can we use our consciousness to connect to other energies to help us remember where we come from? Because a lot of us are not just little humans that come from very very far ago, like being monkeys. So it's like, how can we expand our consciousness to connect to these parts? And yes, some of us have been called to help you along the way so that you can connect more to yourself. That's what I do. Now I have a beautiful program that it's my signature program. It's a one-on-one program where you will be 12 weeks with me, and we use your astrology chart. We use energy healing, inner child healing, past life healing, anything so that your vision can get anchored, so that you let go of any limitations that would have affected you or interfered with your goals. And then you really seal this whole process so that your life has changed by month 3 together. So if that also is something that you're interested in, it's called Remember, and you'll have the link below. It's my signature offer. So, we are here to support this awakening that's going to happen. I know a lot of people with, everything digital coming online now, people are waking up. They're like, I don't want that. There's a lot of like resistance, and I think it's okay that you choose whatever is right for you. And some of you that will follow me, you are probably in the midst of finding what is your path and why you're here on earth, and what is the next thing that you're supposed to be doing as far as your mission or your soul purpose. And I feel like there's a conversion point right now where a lot of light workers, healers, coaches, people that have come a little bit outside of the matrix kind of did their own thing, being entrepreneur and everything. And I mean, light workers could be also the grocery store, right? It's people that are shining through their heart and want to support others. It doesn't have to be that you are a coach or a mentor or anything like that. But I feel like we're going to be called to come together in some ways, even more so now, to support the rest of the waves of people coming on board with us. And not everybody's going to join, right? And I think I've said that many, many times. We can't force people to come on this timeline where we choose sovereignty, because choosing sovereignty is also looking at your shadows, looking at where you give your power away, where you are controlling, where you don't follow what your heart is saying, but you're letting other people tell you what to do. Or it's also taking responsibility for all of your behaviors, your choices. Sovereignty is not that easy, being in this path of awakening. It's shadow work all the time. I'm not saying like you need to heal forever. I think we always have more layers to heal, but at the same time, you can't shy away from things that are being brought up to the surface right now, because this baggage cannot go with you where you're heading. And this baggage, once you let it go, you feel so much easier in your sense of self. Your body's going to feel better, your breath is going to become calmer, your nervous system relaxes, you can sleep better, you make more choices that are in alignment with your truest essence, not what you were told, not what the government is telling you, not what the culture is telling you, what you really want for you and for the rest of people, right? We are here as humanity as a whole. And yes, there are different people with different skin colors and different accents and different places they were born into, different cultural background, different languages. But at heart, people will want to connect, be seen, be loved, being appreciated for who they are. That's common. Like, it's, if you see someone that just doesn't want that, well, maybe ask yourself your question, like, is this person connected to their soul at this moment? Because the soul is that. The soul is like, I see you and I see myself. I'm gonna set boundaries that are gonna allow me to be present with me and I'm going to receive you as you are without judgment. And I will make sure that we communicate in a way that everybody feels heard and received. But it's a work in progress because we've been so programmed to see ourselves small, to judge others, to complain, to see the negative in others, to not see where maybe we could come into agreement, to, this consumerism of things and people, like the dating apps and all these things. It's okay if you like them, but for myself, I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want to be on a dating app and like swiping and then not even being sure if it's a real person on the other end. Now it's like, no, no thanks. I've had quite a few weird experiences many years ago now with that, so that's not something I want. But if you're really connected to who you are, you're gonna want to have peace. And peace means doing things that make you feel good. And if there are any people around you that bring a lot of drama, you won't want to spend time with them. And not because you don't like them, not because you don't appreciate some of the parts that they have, but at some point it's going to drain your energy. So see, do you have people around you that make you feel excited about life and wanting to do things and just are motivated to see you succeed? Or do you have people that are always bringing like what if this, what if that, or they're just not believing in your dreams, or they might even think you're crazy for doing whatever you're doing? When I started doing my meditative things and all of the life coaching and my energy healing courses and everything that I've done so far, even astrology, not everybody likes that, and it's okay. But I thrive on becoming a better person and understanding myself better and understanding my clients better and supporting better humanity. So that's why I'm doing this, because I keep learning. And it's been sometimes a bit challenging to connect with some people because I believe in my work I am a mirror, and I will mirror you beautiful things, but I will also mirror you your shadows. And some people are not ready to see their shadows, and that's when it becomes difficult, because people that are not ready to look at their shadows, their responsibility, everything that I've spoke about around sovereignty, what was needed of us to become sovereign, well, they will project back, right? No, I didn't do anything. Everything is fine. You're the problem. That's human consciousness that is attached to the ego, to the perception that there's nothing wrong with them. And I'm not saying there's something wrong with them, because I have shadow work to do all the time. It's like everybody has that, but not everybody's ready to look into it. So if you do choose something different for your life and you're feeling like people around you don't get you, don't be surprised. It's just you are stepping into a world that most people don't even want to touch, with a 6-foot stick. And now you're heading right on, and you're really wanting to like see what's on the other side of the pain. That's the part. Like when I do shadow work, I'm not like, yay. It's funny that the sun is very cloudy here and the sun is just coming, yay. um when I do shadow work, it's not like, wow, like I'm so excited to do shadow work, because I look at my pain, I look at my relationship with my parents, I look at my relationship with other, ex-partners, I look at relationship to my body, to my heart, like the times that I played small, the times that I should have spoken my truth, the time that I let my mind spin. It's not a fun place to be, but if I don't do this, then how can I teach somebody else to do it? And how can I hold space that is sacred, right? I do believe that the more I work on me, the better of a mentor, life coach, healer, astrologer I am, because I let go of this idea that I need to be perfect. I let go of this idea that because I'm in this field, I should have everything together and everything should be perfect and love and light. No, it's a lot of like looking inside of me, the parts of me that are afraid to be seen, that are afraid to connect heart to heart with others. I have a lot of wounds. I have an intense life so far. If you want to know my lifetime and everything that happened, I have my book that's called The Way Back to My Heart. It is available on Amazon. So if you like to read, check it out. So you'll see why I'm telling you, like, it was not just easy peasy since I was born, not at all, but I'm here now. And this year has been significantly more difficult than other years. It seems that I am at a tipping point where it's like whether I let go and stop everything together, or I needed to like take my courage and face right on every fears that I ever had. It's been an intense year for me. Like every part of my life seemed that they were crumbling. Every time I saw like a light at the end of the tunnel, you know, the tunnel was shattered, and I was like, what the hell is happening with my life? um Things seem to take another turn now, which I'm glad, because it's for me, I like to be able to make videos not only when I feel good, but when my thoughts and, you know, I'm more calibrated. Otherwise it just, I don't feel even good enough to actually record myself, so I can actually tell you what has happened afterwards. But yeah, the eclipses, whether in March or even back in September, they were really intense for me. And we will see changes in my life again, and it's okay. I'm welcoming the change, because that's what I choose. I chose that before I came to Earth, to be changing locations, to be changing work, to change a lot of things in my life. So we shall see where that heads us. So I would love to make a small ending meditation. I keep receiving that my voice needs to be shared more. So whether it's one of those videos, but also through a meditation. So I will be putting the stamp so that you can go directly towards the meditation, which would be probably about 10 minutes long. And I'm hoping you're not gonna have too many ads. If you're wondering why there's ads, we need about 1,000 followers to be able to turn off the ads. So invite people over so that we can turn them off. All right, so I would invite you to just close your eyes. Make sure that you're not disturbed for the next following minutes. And breathe in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Allowing your heart to feel at ease. Breathing in and out. And as you connect to your heart, remember that you're safe in this moment, that your guides, your higher self, and all of those that are protecting you are coming around you, creating a force field around you to make sure that only the beings, the frequencies that are serving your highest good and the highest good of everyone that will watch now and future in time is all in alignment with their highest good. Breathe in and out. Breathe in again. And set the intention. What would you like to connect to today? What would you like to let go of? Bring more forth for yourself. We're gonna now we're gonna connect to the energies within the bubble of our aura, and I'm asking that our higher self comes and cleanse any energy, attachments, interference in our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual body, so that we feel completely aligned. So let the energy come forward. Breathe in and out. Maybe you'll see a beautiful white light or anything else that you sense. If you're not very visual, just allow your senses to tell you what's happening. Sense your heart chakra feel more at ease as the energy of anyone that is connected to you in this incarnation or any other lifetimes is being removed. If there's any karmic energy that makes you loop into patterns that are not serving you, we ask they are completely deleted from your Akashic records, from wherever you are now. Stopping the loops, the ripples that are not serving you. We're welcoming now frequencies and energies that will support you in seeing clearer in front of you the path forward. If you have a change in your life, whether if it's in your relationship, in your place of living, in your work, in the way that you see yourself, in the way you talk to yourself, this will become clearer. We're raising the vibration so that your consciousness level can rise as well, and so that you feel more in alignment with who you truly are at your core. So if there is any old baggage from your lineage, from your parents, from your childhood, from siblings, from anyone around you that you've been carrying and that is interfering with how you connect with life, like if it has put a veil before your eyes, before your heart, and actually has created energies that are not supporting your expansion, we're removing everything now. Breathe in and out. Let this light language song allow you to feel better in this energy as you let go and receive at the same time. You let go of what doesn't serve you and you welcome new energies. Breathe in and out. Connect to the energy that is being shared with you now. Sense and feel the new energy being showering you from your higher chakras, your head, your throat, both of your arms, your chest, your back, your belly, your hips, your legs, your feet. If there's any pain in your body, this energy will help you removing it, allowing you to feel more centered, to feel like you are one with your soul. You can be reconnected to your soul at any time, that your higher self is the bridge between who you are at this most expensive version of you and this earth plane. Maybe you have other guides around you now that want to show you support in how intense this lifetime is, and also give to you maybe new energies, activate new gifts for you, or just show you how beautifully you are doing life on earth at this time, even if it doesn't feel like that every day. Honoring the master in you, honoring that you chose to be here to make a difference in your own life, in your lineage, in your family, with your children, with your community, with the friends that you support, even more widely for this human race here on earth. Breathe in and out. And now just allow the frequency to settle within you. Maybe you'll see more colors coming in. Colors are usually energies moving from within you, around you. You are more than this body. You are energy, and you can move through time and space. Allow yourself to welcome the new energy. Sense that your physical body is being reset to a higher state of being. Breathe in and out. Sense that your emotions feel clearer. That if there was any fog limiting you in what you see, the vision that you have for yourself now, The clouds and the fog have been lifted. Your mental plane is also being cleansed so that your thoughts are connected to your heart and to your higher self, to your soul, so that the thoughts that you have right this moment support what you are here to build. Not the past, dwelling on the past, no, but you will dwell less on the path. Your path ahead will be lit up with ideas of innovation, ideas that open your heart more. You feel more excited about life. This is what this clearing is doing in your energetic field. And sense that your aura and all of your chakras are cleansed and recalibrated so that you connect more to yourself. Even if there's a storm outside, even if anything is happening, there's a peaceful lake of energy inside of you that you can always come back to. Breathe in and out. Just stay in this energy, receiving, remembering that this is the true you, not the one that thinks all the time, not the one that is always in upheavals with his emotions, not the one that has physical pain, but the one that is expanded energetically and feels like it's floating, yet very connected to the earth. Connect to the bottom of your feet and grow beautiful roots that you will be connecting in with all layers of this planet, with our beautiful Gaia. Breathe in and out. Allow yourself to remember that you are safe, that she is holding you in love, that she can share abundance and unconditional love every day with you. Feel that source is pouring even more love into you as well. You might feel and sense there's more energy coming in. Just welcome it. Remember that you're worthy of this alignment. And you can always go back to it any time that you feel discomfort, heaviness, or feeling like things are not supposedly how they're supposed to be. Breathe in and out, claiming your sovereignty, claiming the power and the courage and looking at your shadows and doing the right thing for you to be able to shine more of who you are authentically. Breathe. Bring the energy of Gaia in your feet, knees, hips, in your belly, your back, your chest, your shoulders, both of your arms and fingers, your neck, your head, and take a stretch. And you can come back to this moment, letting me know how you've been doing. Let me know how this meditation was for you. I used to have a membership and I closed the doors to that in June, and I missed doing meditation. So I have a Facebook group where you can also connect and have meditations. I'll link it below. I also have a Facebook group for a mini astrology reading that I offer. They're just a few minutes long, but it's always fun. I'll link it below as well if you want to join that. And if you want astrology readings, now you have access to 1 hour. They were 1 hour and a half, and I feel it's a little intense for readings because there's so much information. So now they're an hour, so you can book one whenever you feel connected to this desire to learn more about your natal chart and what the planets mean for you and how this could actually hide some of the gifts that you haven't connected to, that your soul has chosen for you. And then I also have my one-on-one sessions, including inner child healing, any of the other gifts that I have. It's also on my website, and you will be able to connect with all of this plus more if you sign up for my beautiful new special offering that is called Remember. So all the links will be below. Please let me know if you like more of this meditation, this type of connection with me, with your needing at this time, so I can actually offer for free here things that are supporting you. And I'm sending you so much love. Bye.